Ladies and gentlemen, we want to introduce you guys to people who are singing a song that we play on Hot 97, and everybody's like, who is that? Matter of fact, who is it? Just yesterday, was it Mr. C came up to me and goes, Nico and Vinz are black? I was like, yeah, man. Yeah. He was like, I had no idea.
Right.
I was like, oh, so now you like the song more? Oh, now it's cool for Hot 97 to play it? So Nico and Vinz is here, the biggest song in the world probably right now, right?
Yeah, one of them definitely, yeah.
Well, what's bigger than your song?
I don't know. So
You're just trying to be humble, right? You're trying to be
You
humble.
gotta watch out though. This guy, I watched the show.
I know,
I gotta say
man.
though, guys, I'm a huge fan.
Oh, thank you.
Like this is one of the shows where I sat like 2, 3, 4 years ago, just like at least 2 years ago, and just like sat up at night watching the show.
Appreciate
Sitting around on YouTube. Good looks,
like,
man.
One day, man, we gonna be on this show.
We here now.
We gonna
Norway, we made it.
Yeah, no, that's pretty good. That was good.
It's crazy.
So wait, so is the song officially #1 in the world yet, or no? Are you guys still climbing the charts? You still going on the way up?
We're number 4 on Billboard.
Number 4 on
How
Billboard.
do you get number 1 in the world though?
Well,
If you're
think you
number
just
1 in
number
America?
one.
yeah, sorry.
Is that it?
Sorry,
No.
you know how
Is that what you're trying to say?
Nah, I think you
in our
gotta be.
world.
You're number one in every country at the same time. You're number one in the world. But the thing is, the song was already popular.
Yeah.
In Norway and Europe and other countries.
Yep.
We're just getting onto it.
Yeah.
I actually read that we now have like been #1 in 38 countries.
Yeah.
So
Jeez,
I mean, it's a blessing.
What made it start popping in the U.S.? What was the moment?
I think when was that? I think obviously when the label caught on to it. We're signed to Warner, so they the ones who released it here. And I don't know, man. It's just everywhere we released the song, it seems like everybody's had the same reaction. Like I don't want to brag too much, but everywhere we've dropped it, everybody been really amazed about it. So it started off in Sweden. We're from Norway. It started off in Sweden.
Wow.
Then it was Denmark. Then it was Germany, and all of these countries just fell for the song. And once we released it here, the same thing happened.
Yeah.
So I see.
And we just released it in the UK too. It just went #1 first day.
Wow.
So the UK was as late as the U.S. on this one.
UK was even later.
Nice.
Yeah.
Score one.
We got one.
We got one.
So I see you guys. I see the video, which is shot where?
In Botswana.
It's
Central
shot in Africa.
Yeah.
I see the video and I was like, oh, this is dope. Some African kids.
Yeah.
I get texts and no, they're from Norway. And I was like, well, people from Norway are white. They're black, so they're from Africa. Right?
It's a very American way to think about this.
Right?
Yeah,
Explain.
we get that a lot though.
Yeah.
A lot of people ask us, are there black people in Norway?
Yeah.
So what we tell them is not anymore because we're both here.
That was it.
Yeah, that's it.
Are your parents Norwegian also?
My mother is Norwegian. My dad is from Ivory Coast. Vince
So
has
Africa, okay.
Both of his parents from Ghana.
Yeah.
Got it.
And
So
they
we're-
emigrated to Norway.
Norway.
Yeah.
So do you guys consider yourself just Ghanaian Norwegian? Is how you
Yeah.
somebody would say African American or
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah. I mean, I guess we talk about that in the music as well. Because, I mean, just having two identities sometimes, or sort of two backgrounds.
Things get complicated.
Yeah. But then we realized that we could just be both. You know, I mean, you ain't got to be just African. Or just Norwegian.
Especially when
You
it comes
could
to
be
getting
both.
checks in both of those countries. You're definitely both, 100%.
Look, I can relate.
Right.
My mother's Jewish, my father's black. In America, people, well, what are you? I'm
Yeah.
both, or I'm
Yeah.
black, or
Yeah,
I'm whatever.
You feel as I feel as Norwegian as I feel Ivorian.
Yeah.
So it's equally it's the same thing.
Ivorian.
Never heard that
I
ever.
Never ever.
Never in life.
Exotic.
Learn
The
something new.
closest I've gotten to Ivory Coast is a soccer game. Is watching
World Cup.
soccer.
Yeah, right.
World Cup. That's where I get to know Ivory Coast. So, how many other black people do you know in Norway? How rare are black people in Norway?
Yo, fam,
Does that sound
I told
crazy?
you it sounds nuts.
How rare?
Nuts.
How often do you meet other black people in Norway?
That sounds crazy.
What do you want me to say? How large is the black population in
There
Norway?
you go.
Perfect. There you go.
That's the right way to put it. Every day. You meet them every day.
So,
They-
it's a
it's a lot.
percentage of the population?
I don't know.
I don't know
percentage, though,
the
but
number.
I know Oslo got a big.
There's a black community.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like different though. It's not even like just black. It's it's sort of like
Everything.
New York in a way.
Yeah.
Like just a melting pot in a way, because there's a lot of people from Pakistan, Somalia, Eritrea, Albania.
Yeah.
I mean,
Here's how you tell if the population is big or small of black people. Watch this question.
Here we go.
When you see other black people walking down the street in Norway,
Exactly.
do you greet each other?
Exactly.
Do you say
I mean, every now and
obligatory
then,
head nod?
sometimes.
Obligatory head
Sometimes.
nod. If the obligatory head nod happens walking down the street,
Yeah.
population small.
It's small.
Because in New York,
You see
no
black
shoe
people.
nod.
Nobody. Why are you looking at me,
I
fam?
don't know you.
Because you're black. I
Yeah,
just
right.
No, honestly, the whole question that I just asked and Ebro's fascination all really just speaks to the ignorance of Americans
True.
because we just hear the word Norway
Yeah.
and picture a blonde woman.
Yep.
And that's it.
Yeah, we have a lot of those too. But the thing I noticed about America, this country's so huge, and you have everything here.
Everything.
So it feels sometimes like you don't really need to look out. You know,
Yeah.
you have
There's
all
a lot
you need
here.
Yeah, but it's sad.
everything's
It's sad how stupid we are. Like we are very stupid. Like
Oh,
when it
that's-
comes when like you're like, yo, it's a big country. No wonder you don't know anything else. And you're like, wait a minute, there's a whole world out there, and you have access to it now without any barriers with the internet and everything. And you would think, oh, get outside your circle, get outside your bubble, and learn a little something. And
But in our defense, he's right. I mean, if they travel 200 miles, they're in a different country.
Yeah,
if we
yeah,
travel 200 miles, we're just in more
Still
effing
in
America.
I'm in Philly.
Still in America.
Just
That's
in
the thing.
Philly.
Philly.
Just I'm back home in Maryland. It's not. It's like so that is interesting.
Yeah.
Music wise, who are your guys' influences? You have a very interesting sound on that record. So for other people who have only heard the song, what would you tell them about the rest of Nico and Vin's music?
I mean, I would say it's versatile. I mean, we listen to a lot of different music. I know Nico's father is an African musician, and in my house as well, we played a lot of African music and a lot of reggae. My mom used to love Jimmy Cliff and
Talk about it.
and Bob Marley, of course, and all those guys.
But the record sounds
Peter Tosh.
Listen,
I knew you were gonna say
everybody.
Tosh. Once you said Cliff, you had to say Tosh.
Everyone that loves reggae music or any kind of Caribbean music also has to acknowledge, and they may or may not, but they should go learn and acknowledge the influence of African music in Caribbean music. But in the song "Am I Wrong," it sounds, which is one reason because we play a lot of Caribbean music on Hot 97. It made it easy for us to get to that song because it feels Caribbean and it feels upbeat and summer vibes and but your vocal stylings are very almost Sting, like European-esque.
It's when we made this song and tried to figure out what kind of sound we wanted to go with to get the world or to impress the rest of the world, not only Norway. We felt like we needed something unique, something special, right? So we figured out we need to figure out everything we are and put that into the sound. We used to rap a lot before. A lot of people don't know that, but we've actually released an old album.
Oh, y'all got bars? You got bars?
Got some
I'll put
bars.
on an instrumental. We'll see what it
Yeah,
is.
hold
Got
on,
some
wait a
bars.
minute.
Ebro, you should do that.
Throw on an instrumental?
Yes.
Hold up. Let me get my phone
Alright,
flex.
put it up, put it up.
Get your phone ready, Ebro. You want to get views?
I knew it when we came here. You want to say bars?
said
Yeah,
bars.
man.
Said it. You're
But
on
I'm
the
not
call,
scared.
man.
I can do it every
Talk
language.
that talk,
Yeah,
my
I'm gonna let
G.
Nico talk
Now
that.
you talking that
All
talk.
right.
I mean, yesterday Action Bronson was sitting there spitting bars. Today y'all are here to
Yeah,
spit some
man.
bars.
Yeah, right.
Nico and Vince got bars. Who knew?
But it is all of that.
We used to rap a lot before, so we brought the urban influence into the music. We have African roots, brought the African influence in there, and also we're from Scandinavia, who are known for good pop melodies. So that's the way we kind of sing too, and all of that, and it's created this new mix that I think people like, and a lot of people can relate
Why,
to.
I have two things to say. One, why is it? Last thing about Norway, maybe. Why no accent? You guys speak with perfect American, like English diction.
I don't know.
You ask
Your
us, we
accent's
ask you.
American almost. It's
Fresh
not
Prince.
British.
Fresh Prince reruns
Is that
Yes.
right?
Eddie Murphy
for like the last 10 years.
Eddie Murphy.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
All of that.
And also, I think you guys are a great example for other artists making new music who you guys have a pop #1 smash. Yet it's a beautiful, amazing song. And I just think that's an important example because so often in order to go pop, let's keep it real, people make shit. Easily digestible shit. You guys made
How you really feel, fam?
you guys made easily digestible, beautiful music. You know what I'm saying? It's
Well-
like it's almost because you said Caribbean, you said Africa. It also even feels like Paul Simon when he went to Africa. You know what I'm saying? Like it really has this.
Exactly. The Graceland album.
Yeah, like Graceland.
Yeah.
It feels really musical. And I think that's a cool example for people who are trying to figure out how to get that one hit. And they're sitting there trying to just get the generic, like right now they're trying to use, they're like, let me get a beat that sounds like Mustard, or let me get a thing that sounds
Yeah.
like this. But
Well,
you guys did your own thing.
Yeah, I think what we sort of realized is that we got to make something that's real. We just got to make whatever is Nico and Vince. Like we started talking about this crossroad thing, us being at a crossroad. Music wasn't popping off at the time when we wrote the song like we hoped. And I was like, we just started discussing having a second job in this. And it's just like, man, just that frustration in a way. And we just started writing about it. Just as honest as It could be, you know, like, am I wrong for thinking out the box from where I stay? Am I wrong for saying that I'll choose another way? You know what I mean? People was like, man, I remember once I was at a dinner party with some friends, and they were like, so they was talking about education. And they were like, yeah, I'm studying this summer. I'm studying this, whatever. And they looked at me like, so what you want to do? I'm like, I'm going to make this music work. And they were like, yeah, but you need a plan B. I was like, nah, I'm going to make plan A work for sure. And, you know, from there, we started talking about that, and that's how that song came about.
That's dope.
Yeah,
How old
just
are you guys,
grown.
if you don't mind me asking?
23.
Wow.
Yeah.
You're both 23.
Both of us. Yeah.
And y'all met in school?
We met, in school actually. Yeah.
Yeah.
About when we were 19, 20.
Word up.
All right, let's see what, you know what I mean?
Come on,
You know
Breeze.
what I'm saying?
Talk
You
about
know
it.
what I mean?
Something's got to happen.
Oh, snap.
All right.
Oh, snap.
Man.
Oh, snap.
Okay.
All right.
Nico and Vince, Hot
Yes,
97.
I didn't expect this, but
I'm gonna give it to you in 3 different languages,
Oh!
just to make it even more difficult. Starting off with French.
Oh, yeah.
Get a French Montana
yeah.
French.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Ok,
Oh,
ok,
yeah.
ok,
Oh,
ok,
yeah.
ok, ok, ça va vite là. Sortez vite de ma piste quoi, spin ça. Mon CD comme une pizza. 1, 2, 3 000 couronnes dans la poche. Je donne à mes frères, bienvenue de la côte. Je donne plus de crédit, je fais confiance en personne dans ce business. Y'a vraiment pas une seule bonne personne, je te jure. Tout le monde essaie d'écouter entre les murs, rien de pur. Switching up the Norwegian, nu fick chock där jag rappar på norsk. Chocktillståndet i min kropp där hon knäppar nåt. Och inte nåt till dags, de tänker status. Tack för att du hållit det nere med mig för jag faktiskt var någon. Big, where is the beat? Yeah, okay, now English. Let's kick it in English. Get ready for war. I'm the general. I'm penning down poetry. Hear the crowd roaring. You know it's me. Overly motivated, young and that's energated, anticipated, energized like Gatoraders. Created my style to get this money. They bite more lines than a fish that's hungry. Shit's funny and honey. We come through with the Norway crew. We make your dude look bummy. I don't know why they didn't want me. I've been slept on for so long. Shit is starting to feel like a slumber party. All about the cash now. Pajamas in the trash now. Do it on our own, man. We blowing, don't ask how. Woo!
Yeah, okay, all right.
3 languages?
3 languages? I think I prefer French, though. French was tough.
Yeah,
I didn't know
French
what you
was
were saying, but it was
Yeah,
mean.
it sound good.
It was mean.
Yeah.
Stick with that French.
Definitely.
English was clean. It was clean.
Yeah.
It was clean.
Yeah.
Wait, you beefing with his Norwegian raps? You didn't even understand. That was
I didn't understand that either.
Norwegian just sound weird, huh?
Nah. I was just giving you a hard time. Nico and Vince, the song is amazing. When does the album, I mean, the album's not out yet.
Nah,
It's
it's,
not
in the
out.
works though.
Yeah.
So it's not
called-
finished.
No, it's all mixing and mastering.
It's
Okay,
pretty much
yeah,
done.
Yeah.
It'll be out in fall, so just
Any
around the corner.
producers, anything we should or might know that you guys have on there, collabs,
I
anything
mean,
like that?
let's keep it. I'll tell you though, the album is called Black Star Elephant.
Okay.
Yeah, Black Star Elephant. That's the name.
Black Star Elephant.
Yeah.
Well,
That means Mosda, Kweli, and Will.i.am
And Will.i.am.
and Fergie are all together. Ella Funk. If you
I know what you're thinking. It's not it,
Oh.
but no, but it's actually because
You gotta tell them the story, then they get it.
Yeah. So my parents from Ghana, right? So Ghanaians call themselves the Black Stars.
that's right.
So that's
That's
me.
the soccer team.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
Black Star. So and Nico's father's from Ivory Coast.
Yeah.
That's the Elephants.
Ah.
Black Star
I
Elephant. So
get
we
it.
started made this character that is, it's about this character that sort of goes on his journey to fulfill his purpose in life. Sort of based on our story, coming from Oslo, Norway. That's far away, man. Looking at the show from Oslo in my room seemed hella long, like far away. Like
Now
how
you
we gonna
here,
get
though.
how are we gonna get to this place? But in a way
And
it's possible.
hopefully we hope that we can inspire people
Yeah.
with our story. Coming from Norway, being here now, it just proves that anything is possible, man. Believe in yourself, trust your
Yeah.
gut feeling, go for what you want to do, and you can come a long way.
Yo, I like these guys, man.
it's hard not to. Let's be honest. He's a pretty likable guy.
These are likable guys. Now, on the way out, as we get into playing this song, I kind of want to hear y'all sing the song. Y'all do acapellas. I don't want to put y'all on any kind of
Of course.
Let's do it.
You know what I'm
No
saying?
hesitation.
It's not like
No,
it's not like
no
we can say no.
hesitation.
Ready for what? Do your thing.
Say, am I wrong for thinking that we could be something for real? Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Now, am I wrong for trying to reach the things that I can't see. Oh yeah. But that's just how I feel.
Nico and Vince, ladies and gentlemen.
Give it up.